Airlines and our One World Airline partners. It's been a pleasure serving you today. A special thank you to our Miles Plan members and elites. It was nice to see you again. To join our award-winning program, visit alaskaair.com/Miles Plan.
I'm in Seattle now. I don't know how this keeps happening. I just show up in every city and y'all just have to deal with it. I'm here for a very special reason because I like planes, right? That's a thing that I do, that I talk about that sometimes. So like there's this like museum that's here called the Museum of Flight. And I'm going. I have wanted to go here since I'm 22, so that's about 21 years now. And I'm going. And I'm doing that thing. What is... I don't even know. Alright, we're not even gonna start. Alrighty, y'all. Welcome to the Museum of Flight in Seattle, Washington. We start off today in the space section, which, like, I loved, but that's not why I'm here. This is why I'm here. 122 years of aviation history in one room. From disembodied Boeing 737s to the Blackbird to the Douglas DC-3, which we will talk about later. I walked around this place with such a warmth in my soul that I finally made it here. This is literally my museum version of St. Martin. Up next is the Delta Flight Museum in Atlanta, but we're getting a little too ahead of ourselves. There I am, under the Blackbird, next to a flying car. Like, what is this place? They even have a model of the world's first cruise missile next to a modern day drone. Side note, I could have a whole rant about this, but isn't it crazy how much of our aviation advancements truly came from the Germans during World War II? Food for thought. Anyways, look, it's the Wright Flyer next to Boeing's Red Barn. The Red Barn is basically where Boeing originally began back in 1910, making boats and then making planes in 1916. You know, we haven't even gotten to the part that I'm most excited about. And I'm just, we're not gonna have this conversation again. I'm having breakfast lunch thing here because I didn't have anything before I left the hotel because I was too excited. The museum opened at 10. I left the hotel at 10:15. I was late. Yeah, and that can be excused. So I'm gonna enjoy this. I wasn't gonna get it originally. I was gonna get a pretzel, but then I saw a hot dog and my stomach went, oh. So now I'm gonna have a hot dog. Yeah, and I'm listening to Beyonce, so life is great. Some good old hot dogs and plane spotting while sitting in a park next to an active airport. Living the dream. Anyways, I ventured upstairs for a better view of everything, and then went back over to a mock version of the tower of Boeing Field/King County Airport, and back into the history of aviation, specifically in the war. Both, to be exact. Okay, I'm done. Woo! More space stuff with this behemoth. And then the Aviation Pavilion. We got the B-17, the B-29, the Model 247, the B-47, one of the original Boeing 787 Dreamliners, a Douglas DC-2, a Boeing 727, and me, the first ever Boeing 747, an A-24 Skyhawk, the Harrier jump jet, an A-6 Intruder, an F-14 Tomcat, and some helicopter. I don't even know why it's really there, but look, there's a high school here, and it's connected to the museum. That is awesome. Anyways, we got an Antonov An-2, a Soviet-era military plane, and this work of art. This is a MiG-21 painted by South African artist Ralph Zimmern. It is an anti-war project, something that the world desperately needs right now. I am so happy I got to see it because technically it wasn't supposed to go on display for another week and a half, and it has since been removed as of late January 2026. I'm gonna leave a link in the description to an article about his other works if you want to go check it out. But first we pause for a brief interruption. The irony, am I right? Up next is the first ever Boeing 737 in its NASA research colors. I've never really noticed a size difference between them until now. Then, the first ever jet-powered Air Force One, the Boeing VC-137B. The colors were designed by Jackie Kennedy and Raymond Loewy. So iconic that it probably shouldn't be changed. And last, but certainly not least, the Concorde. Okay, exit. Anyways, let's go in them.
That changed, I would say, in the early 2000s. Because when I first started, bags did not. You know what we used to have?
What was it like
In the
back in the day,
1990s, you know what we had? We had these roller, you know, the fold-out carts with the two wheels,
Oh, yeah.
and you would strap all your luggage onto it
Uh-huh.
and roll it through wherever you wanted to go. Yeah, but you're hovering, they said, between the Earth and space.
Oh, you're
That's
right
how
on
high it gets.
Yeah, you're right on the edge. That's so cool. One fancy bathroom.
Whoa. Better not be too large to go in there. Get stuck.
More back that way.
Wow.
You gonna check it out? Or? all gone.
I feel like we're actually at the airport.
Like, I literally got a
Because we're
text
gone.
message saying, hey, it's back open. Go get your tickets. Go, hey, try to get tickets. It's all gone. And I'm like, hey, did you get tickets? No, I didn't get tickets. You're looking for Flintstone cereal, but you get Captain Crunch. It's not the same. This one's really good.
Level 7.
Now the flight crew takes over.
And then the time came and the museum finally closed, and I walked out peacefully and calmly with my bank account intact and as full as I... My suitcase is 48 pounds. I have been in the museum since it opened, and it's about to close right now. It's literally closes at 5 o'clock. It is 4:57. I love it here. Okay, so I'm back at the hotel right now, and I'm supposed to be leaving for the airport in 45 minutes. So let's run through what I got. It's way too much. That's for certain. I got my magnets, of course, because I like magnets. Got an aviator keychain because I want to start doing keychains. I've been collecting keychains from everywhere I go, so I just have like a bag of keychains, and I don't have a chain to put it on. So I'm gonna start that. And I'm stealing that from Josh. He has a lot of keychain stuff, so I'll be doing that now. Thank you. Also, got a Concorde keychain that has a little Museum of Seattle, Museum of Flight on there. Thank you. I got a sweater that says Museum of Flight because I had to. I got 2 postcards, one with the Concorde on it and one with the 747 and 787 on it because I had to. I got my pin. It's the Boeing logo. I got a Boeing pin. It's a pin. I got my shot glass, Museum of Flight. You know me with my shot glasses. I don't know why I chose to do this with aviation museums instead of like states and countries. I still do it for... I don't know why I did that, but it's a thing now apparently. Got another magnet of the 7-8. Got a sticker of the logo of the Museum of Washington. Seattle, Flight. Why do I keep doing that? And I think the best purchase of it all. It's a Boeing like light bomber. I don't know. Alright, the irony in that is really funny. But it's a Boeing thing, and it has the thing. Doesn't have anything on the back. Oh shit! It doesn't have anything on the back. But I really like it. It's so cool. I've never had a light jacket like this. That's a lie. I'm 100% wearing this to the airport, and honestly... Wait, where's my aviator? I could put that on this, low-key. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! And then I got the bags. 8 cents. Overall, I'd say it was a very successful day. I can knock off 2 aviation museums from this trip alone. Oh, that's insane. Why do I deserve this? Alright, I have to pack all this away. I didn't get many big things, so honestly, most of this stuff could go in my carry-on. The t-shirts, All right, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I have a crew neck and a sweater. I'm wearing this on the plane. Y'all thought, okay. All right. Let me go do all that. And I'm going to stream Billie Eilish. Happier Than Ever. I did not realize how much I love that album. I knew I loved the album. I have the vinyl of it. But for some reason, on the way home, like in the Uber home, I was like, in the Uber to the hotel, I was like, this album would slap right now. And it did. And it still does. So I'm going to go do that. Bye. Anyways, guys, that is going to be all for this trip. I really didn't do anything else in Seattle. I just went for the museum and left later that night. I definitely want to go back and explore the rest of the city, the state, all that nature and mountains and all that. I want all of it. I just wanted to take a little time at the end of the video to briefly tell you that there will be some changes to the channel, some of which you may have noticed already. I'm going to make a full video about this soon, but don't fret. I'm working it all out with my friends and with the people that support me. This change is for the better, nothing too crazy. I still just want to thank everyone that has been so supportive of me for all these years I've been doing this, and I hope you guys will continue as I navigate these changes. Be sure to subscribe if you like this video because I have more travel coming soon, and I am making it my goal to see every single aviation museum in the United States and hopefully the world. I already have Alaska and Tennessee down, and now I can add Washington. 48 more to go. Eek. Thank you guys again for sticking to the end of this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!